Okay, all right. So once again, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining today. We are excited to be here today. Yesterday, we started with the Airtable to Salesforce integration. Maybe after this, we are going to do Salesforce to Airtable so it can be bi-directional. Then after we have done that, then we can move to another thing before we call it before we end everything, or maybe next week. Okay, but today we're going to try as much as possible brief since we started the integration of Airtable to Salesforce yesterday. So we just make it be as brief as possible, then we can actually call it day to day. Okay, so let me start from where we stopped yesterday. A brief recap. Yesterday, we were able to look at what is Airtable, why is it used, what is it used for, why is it so important as in the rev up ecosystem or rev up life cycle altogether, and then also why do companies actually prefer to make use of it, okay, and why is it important for us to integrate it with our Salesforce, okay. So those are the things that we actually looked at yesterday in summary. Okay, and then yesterday, of course, we started with getting our hands on Airtable itself. Okay, we created a workspace. From the workspace, we also created a table. Okay, we created a base. We created a base. Then that is now our base. Our base is now the contact base. So we just name it contact, but it's a base. Okay, so from this base we have a column. I mean, we have columns and rows, okay, which represents our records and our fields in Salesforce, okay. And then we were able to put our test data. We created one test data on it yesterday. Okay, so let us create our second test data right now. So since Alex is actually volunteering for this morning, so let us say the last name of Alex is just assume that is your uh, last name. Is that okay, Alex?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And then let's assume that is your phone number. And of course, Alex the Great. I'm renaming him. Renaming you now right now. And that's the great at gmail.com. Okay, and then of course, the assignee is the only user that we have in this account. Okay, so we have created another test data on Airtable. So let's move on to Zapier. So this is what we said yesterday. So let me just go back for the purpose of those who are watching this for the first time and they don't know where to go to get to the Zap. Okay, so when you log in into your Zapier, you get into this particular more or less like a dashboard. Okay, you get here. So after you gotten here, so you have uh, two ways of creating your zaps. You can actually either go to this plus button, press create once, and then press zap, or you go to the asset, press asset, and then press zaps. Okay, however, if you were creating a a zap earlier, but you saved it and then you did not complete and want to go back to it, or you want to open the zaps that are actually active. So what you need to do is you go to assets, don't go to create, go to assets, and then from assets, go to zaps. So it opens all the zaps for you. So at that point, you can actually just click create here and create a new zap or scroll downward and you see the zaps that you have created. Okay. So for us, yesterday we started with this particular zap and want to continue with it. So you can click on Airtable Salesforce zap that we started yesterday. And of course, yesterday we have been able to uh, log in into our Airtable account using Zapier. Okay, you can see our Airtable account using Zapier, and then we are saying that what we want to do is what we want to actually ensure is that when a record is created, a new record is created, then a new record should be created on Salesforce contact as well. Okay, and this is our Zapier account, I mean our Airtable account. Okay, so but for the purpose of ensuring that this is actually well done, since we have uh, connected our accounts for almost 24 hours, it's good for us to actually reconnect. So you can click reconnect button at your end right now, and then click reconnect again. After you must have done that, then scroll downward and says grant access. And now access has been granted. Now that the access have been granted, you can just continue. Okay, so the base, now the base. Okay, remember we created a base yesterday called contact. Uh, we created a base called contact, right? So you can just click on it. Oh, sorry, we created a base called Salesforce base. Salesforce, is it that one? Salesforce app.
Code app.
Sorry, Salesforce app because okay, so that soft code app. Sorry, so that I created one earlier. So we'll not be making that mistake. Okay. So then our table is contact, and then of course you can just click continue. Okay, so from here now we have created, we have uh lock in our Airtable. You can just click test trigger, and it's asking us which one. Today is 24th. Okay, so I just created one today. So let us use the one that I created today. So let's say it's this particular one, continue selected record. And because it passed, that's why we could actually go into the second node. Okay, and then the second node, of course, is for us to ensure that our Salesforce is connected to this particular Zap. Okay, so click on Salesforce. And the question is, what do we want to ensure that happens when we eventually uh, lock in our record from Airtable? Okay, so what do you want to happen? We want to actually create a new contact. So you can say create contact. Can you see it here? Create
Yeah.
contact. Okay. Anybody having issue getting here? Anybody? Okay. I guess there is no issue then. Or are we having any issue?
Not from my end.
Not from my end. Okay. All right. So um or let us do this. Instead of just doing create contacts, so that we can just pick our object dynamically, you can also do this. Let's say we want to actually do create record. Create record. Okay, can do create record. Then let us select our account. So which account do you want to select? If you have connected your uh Salesforce earlier, you can see all the connected Salesforce account that you have done. But if you have not, you should actually you see a button here says sign in, and then you can actually do that. Okay, so
Connect.
it's connected. Fantastic. So click on continue button, please. Now, like I told you earlier, you have two ways of doing this. You could have actually just pick your uh create contact from earlier from here. Could have actually pick create contact, but I chose to do create record. You know, earlier we have done something like that. We just click create contact and we just went straight into our contact. Okay. So go into configure, and then so which object do we want to create our record into? We want to actually create it on contact. Remember, that was what we mentioned yesterday. So click on contact. Okay, so now that you have clicked on contact, then let us now begin to map. Okay, so uh, last name now. Let's map it to the last name, Alex. Then first name, let's map it to great first name. Oh, sorry.
Um, okay, I think you have done it the other way around.
Yes, I've done it the other way around. Thank you for that. So last name, great. And then first name, Alex. Right. Okay, so what are the things that we have again? We have phone number and we have email, right? I hope nobody's lost here. So the phone number, let us do, we have phone here, no. So let us do mobile phone. Phone number, this on phone. Let's do mobile phone for the phone. You can do anyone, it's fine. And then for the email, let us do the email, of course. That's the great of Gmail. Those are the things that we want to actually map right now. When you are doing yours, you can actually map as many fields as possible. Okay, for simplicity, let us just leave it like that. Okay, so click on continue. Now that I have clicked on continue, if you enlarge this, it will give you the things that you have picked. Okay, the fields that you have mapped, it will give it to you. Okay, just like when you want to use your uh import wizard in Salesforce and things like that to give you and say, okay, you should confirm that this is what you actually want to map. And you say, yes, this is exactly the things I would like to map. So you click on test step, and of course it passed. That's why it gave us the check mark, the check mark for green, and then you can say publish. And our Zap is publishing. It has been published.
Sorry, quick question from
Please go
Anne.
ahead. And
Okay, so I was just thinking that
mhm,
you mentioned that Airtable naturally would create a record ID, like a unique identifier for
yes,
every record that is created.
just like Hotspot have done for us.
Exactly. So
Mhm.
I know Salesforce will have record, but then if say in a particular organization, Airtable is where we create all of the records, and then it
Mhm.
comes to Salesforce from
Salesforce.
Zap integration. So if
Yes,
that's the process we are following, there is a possibility. Does it make sense to create a field called Airtable ID or unique ID or something, so that
yes,
that field can be mapped to the Airtable ID?
yes, you can.
Okay.
You can. Okay, because just like what you are asking for, let me show you. It's already here. Let me edit this. Let me Salesforce. Okay, so it's somewhere. I saw that somewhere earlier. I saw it earlier. Let me see. Okay, I saw it earlier. Okay, let me see if we have another idea that we can map. I think okay, I think I've don't worry, I'll show you now. I saw it. Let's assume that we want to map this now. Can you see it? This is it. This is the idea they're asking for. Anne, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Yes.
Okay.
So I
So
think
what
that
you need
it
to
was
do?
this one I saw too,
Yes,
because
yes.
for
So
reporting purpose, most times, if this
yes.
record, this ID is already there, it helps us to deduplicate the report.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
you're absolutely right. So you can create an external ID on Salesforce, call it Airtable ID, then you can map this particular ID. Okay, that's good. That's a good one. Okay, so I think we are good with this. Let's go into our Salesforce environment and see if what we have created actually worked or not. We used Alex the Great for our test. Salesforce has started making this movie. Is it from me alone this money or is generic? Slow, lags, and this. Okay, fantastic. Can you see? Alex the Great. Am I
Yeah.
communicating? Yes. Okay,
Yes,
so
yes.
Alex the Great is here now. Okay, and then let's try to select fields to display. Let's remove the phone. I don't know why the phone. Let's do mobile. Okay, it's complete. So you cannot say that the mobile is now here. Alex the Great, just the way we inputted it here. Alex the Great, email, everything mapped as expected. So who is having challenge? Anybody having challenge? That's money about this? I guess not. Okay, this is good. All right, so but like we always say, okay, maybe because we just mapped it in Zapier, that's why it's working like that. Okay, let us ensure that this is working as expected. So let's go for Anne now. Anne and Princess. What of that? Okay, so let's say this is the Anne's number. Can say Princess Anne. Anne, I'm giving you a new name. Is that good?
I've seen it though, but seeing that I'm married now, maybe I should just be queen.
Okay, okay. Let's say Madam Anne then. Let's say Madam. Is that one okay? Okay,
Anyone.
Queen. Oh, Queen. You mentioned Queen,
Hey,
right? Okay,
exactly.
yeah. Queen Anne. Queen Anne. Her Majesty. Her Majesty Anne at gmail.com. Okay. So it belongs to this particular user. All right. So let's see if it's going to be created. And it should. Okay. So let's wait for 2 minutes. Yes. 2 minutes. Two
So,
minutes.
sir, it's safe to say that these 2 minutes is the scheduler's time. So that's when the
Yes,
schedule will run.
it is.
So
It
even
is.
without us reloading by
No,
itself,
no, it
it
runs.
runs every
Yes,
2 minutes.
every 2 minutes. That's what
Mm,
we checked that on Hotspot, right? Did you remember?
yes.
Okay. When did you create it? That's very important. So we created this. Let's see, go and check. Let's add another field here. Sorry. That's another field there called insert. Let's let's say we are adding created dates, created time. Okay. dates created, I mean, time created, time created. Okay, so it's what 10, 39. What kind of time is this one? It is,
Also, so I will wait for it. Is it also
yes.
possible for, say, my company is using an ISV, for instance, an app that is not Salesforce, but it does the job, right? And
Mhm.
then I want to do something similar. Will I be able to integrate with Zapier? I'm trying to ask basically if Zapier works with all applications or a select few.
Okay, depending on the app, if it is there, let's see, which app is it?
Next force.
Next,
Nextforce, Nex,
mhm,
then Force, FOR,
F-O-R-C.
C.
Okay, so
Hmm.
next one is not here.
Okay.
Next one
Because
is not here.
there are a couple of other, in Nigeria, just like you said, Salesforce might be expensive, so people usually would go for other alternatives. We have several other
Yes.
alternatives like Amplify,
Let pay
Amplify.
stack. Let's see. Pay stack. Okay, sorry. Let's see. Pay stack. Pay stack is here. Yeah, pay stack is here. All right. So
Hmm.
what's his name again? Which one again?
Amplify,
MP.
M MP, yeah, LIFY.
MPI.
No, MP, then
Mm-hmm.
LI.
LI.
Yes, FY. Just basically like amplify, but
Oh,
M.
amplify. Okay, okay. Okay. I don't think it's here.
Okay,
I don't
so I
think
think
it's here.
I have my answer.
Mm, I don't think it's here.
So it means that if an application is not here, we can't integrate
Yes.
it.
No, you can't.
Okay.
You can't.
But then there are cases where some people will tell you you use the API and all of that.
Yes, you can do that, but this is a middleware, so that will not allow it.
Okay.
Does not allow coding at all.
Okay.
It does not allow coding at all. Okay, so why is it because why is my what happened now?
You should refresh.
Mm-hmm. I've even refreshed. It's because I tried to uh edit it. That was why. Okay. Our princess, I mean our Queen Anne should have been here. Let's see. Is it this the okay. All right, so let's go and troubleshoot what happened.
Having the same issues. Only one is also pulling through. The rest I created today did not come through.
Okay. All right, no problem, it's fine. Let's see what happened. So yours did not come through as well. Did you try to edit like mine?
Yes, I created new ones, but the one I created yesterday was only one that came through, and that's because it's the one I chose when creating this app.
Okay, no problem, it's fine. We can troubleshoot that.
Well, sir, another thing is, the when we did for Alex, you selected the record to push. Is that where the issue might have come from. So I'm not sure we selected the AND record.
No, we don't have to select the AND record. That's why. Once we
Okay.
create AND record, it's supposed to push through immediately.
Okay.
Once we create AND record, it's supposed to push through immediately. Okay, so let's see. Delete this out. Going to delete the drafts. Let's try to. Can we send it over here? Okay, let's try to do something. Let's try to test this. So contacts. Let's reconnect the accounts. So, of course, just like when you're working in Salesforce, there is tendency that issues might occur in testing and things like that. So that's why you have to test as many times as possible. So you can ensure that everything is working as expected. Okay, now that we have reconnected this, well, before what I need to reconnect is even this. Let us reconnect our. Okay, so you mentioned that you're having issues as well. So please reconnect your Airtable. I want to also reconnect so I can actually pick up the new record created. Alex, are you here? Alex, are you talking to me? Okay. Am I still audible? Am I the only one on this call?
Yes, we can hear you.
We can hear you, sir.
Yeah, sorry. There's noise where I am, so I'm trying to repeat.
Oh, okay, no problem. It's fine. Record is this one. We created this record. No, I don't want this. I don't want this. I want another one. Okay, let's use this. So let me split it. So let's create contacts. Let's do that. The continue. The last name, first name, and then of course let's go for the mobile phone. And of course, let's move on to the email. So let's call it version 3. Okay, so now that this has been done, of course, this will be created in Salesforce. Okay, then we created in Salesforce. It's not like this locked up. Let's go for CPP. Okay, so that has been created in Salesforce. Can you see it? Let's do. Okay, all right. So now let's now go back to our. Okay, so let's say. King, God. You know, I'm giving everybody king, queen, great today. Jaga. Okay, so assume that is number. Okay, plus email is jaga gmail.com. Then I just record this. Okay, so let's see what happens to create King Jaga. This is a slot. So many minutes doesn't come. 2 minutes. 6, 2, 4, 2, 1. Okay, fantastic. Can you see it? I don't like the way I'm doing on this call.
Yes, you can see it. The only thing is that I have something against the Zap. It does not want to push for queen, but it push for king quick.
Jagadish, can you hear that?
Yes, yes. I can.
Is that true? Okay,
No,
okay,
okay.
okay, great. Okay, so somebody was saying that she also had, I mean, she had a challenge yesterday with that up. That challenge is no longer there right now. Who spoke earlier? Let me see. Let me stop sharing. Someone spoke earlier. I'm sure that was not Anne. That was not Anne's voice. Who was the person? Was it Christina?
Yes,
Oh, Christina. Okay, fantastic. So, how is it now? Is it fine? Is it working as expected right now?
still not.
I didn't get that, please. Can you speak up?
No, 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 it's not. Like I tried to reconnect again. He only brought in the only record.
Oh,
I
okay. Okay, let
yes.
me quickly share my screen again because, like I mentioned, we are going to close early today. Let me quickly share my screen and then you see what I've done. You duplicate it and then it should work for you. Okay, so um let's do this. Can you please reconnect?
Yeah.
Have you done that? Yeah, you reconnect. So once you reconnect, okay, go to uh test. okay, and click on Find New Records. So it might not actually give it to you at first. You just try to click on the button again, okay,
Yeah.
and try to scroll down. The record that might pull, the one that might come up, might even be the old record. Don't worry, just try to scroll down because it happened earlier here also. Just scroll down and see another record if it is a different name. So you must ensure that it is a different name. Okay, that shows that your connection actually worked. All right. So after you must have done that, okay, then go back to Salesforce, then just map with the newly I mean pulled record with the newly pulled record. So once you have done that, you have done the newly pulled record, then test it with pass, then publish your Zap. Once you have been able to do that, then try to go into your Airtable again and create another record. And of course, your Zap should actually run without any issue whatsoever. Okay, and if you have any challenge, you can just send me email or connect on with me on LinkedIn. And of course, if you have my number as well, you can actually reach out to me personally. I'll give you a guide. But I don't think it's something that should be a challenge for whatsoever. Okay, so any question, please, Mr. Sharing? Any question? We would have loved to go the other way, that is creating the other direction, so that we can make it a bi-direction and integration. But I mentioned earlier that unfortunately I won't be able to stay on for 1 hour today. I have an event that I need to attend to, so that's why I will not be able to stay 1 hour at stretch today. But any questions so far?
Sorry, Mr. John. I don't know how
Please go ahead.
this question might be stupid, but then I need to get it off my chest. I was thinking Airtable as a BI tool, for instance, if after collating all of this data here and then we decide to say create a dashboard on Airtable, right? If we have done all of that, is there a possibility to integrate the dashboard itself, like the dashboard view to another tool?
And that too, it's possible. I've never tried it. Okay, but I've come to realize that when it comes to this industry, anything is possible if you can actually imagine it. You can actually do it. Okay, so I've never tried it before. You can try it, and then maybe when you try it, maybe during the weekend, you can come and give us the result on Monday. Is that okay?
Okay,
We'll
thank
be
you.
expecting it. You're welcome.
Okay.
All right, any other question, please? Christina, is it working now? Okay,
No.
I get it. No. Okay. Um,
I'll watch the video again and just start afresh.
okay, please watch the video. Thank you so much. Any other question, please, apart from what Anne asked? Anna, how are you today? You are so quiet.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Morning.
Okay.
Yeah, feeling
Okay.
along. Everything is okay.
Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. I'm happy to hear that. Okay. So since we are out good, okay, so we agree that we'll continue, but we have about 3 days left or thereabout, maybe Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So on Monday when we meet, what we'll do is we'll first conclude the conclude the bi-directional so that we can actually ensure that we can integrate from uh, Airtable, and then we can integrate into uh, into Airtable as well. Okay, from Salesforce. So we ensure that we do that on Monday. So after we finish doing that, then we go into Zendesk. Like I mentioned, Zendesk is used primarily for like customer service primarily. That's what it is used for. It's used to manage case and things like that. Okay, so and many companies don't actually manage their cases on Salesforce. They use another tool like Zendesk to actually do that. So we will try and and explore that as well. So that might be our last one. And of course, if we still have time, why not? We can actually check a Shopify. But if there is no other time, we don't have time anymore, then we can actually end the integration from there. And of course, if anybody has questions, you can simply reach out to me on LinkedIn. All right.
Please, let's do the Shopify.
We should do Shopify, we should not do Zendex.
No, we can do both.
You
I
can do
don't think,
both.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, but I think we all agreed, or were you not in this call maybe
Yesterday?
3 days ago? Was it 3 days ago that we agreed that we are ending it on Wednesday? Am I correct, Anne, to say that?
I mean, I probably was. Maybe I missed it, but that's okay.
Okay. Anne, am I correct?
Yeah.
We really agree.
Yes, you said
We
so.
really agree that we are ending
But
it.
then at this point, I want to go with that one.
Want to go with Ola?
Yes.
That we should not end it. We should just leave
Yes,
it open.
please.
I
Or you can
I
just take us as your permanent audience. So for every time you want to create a training video, just
Okay.
keep us in loop.
Okay, that's good. That's a good one. Okay, that's a good one. Because I won't want to actually run people too much because
Mhm.
I know it takes sacrifice to actually do an hour every day. Anything can come up. Anything can come up. Like Atola was not here yesterday, right?
No, I
Am I saying?
wasn't.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
right,
So
I wasn't.
anything can come up. Okay, so I don't want to actually run people too much. Okay, for me, an hour. Okay, an hour for me is not a big deal. Like I mentioned, if not for what I needed to do this morning, then I will have actually go all the way to 1 hour. Okay, and then that also speaks volume because even for me as well, things can actually come up that might not allow me to be able to be available for that. And so, but like Anne said, I think that is a very good idea. Okay, when I have anything that I want to actually maybe just to let people know, I'll reach out to as many people as possible on this call. If you are able to join, then fine and good. Because I believe that if you come for the live section, okay, it makes you to it helps you to ask some questions that are on your mind, okay, and then it makes you to participate. But sometimes when you watch video, if your mind is not really there, I'm telling you, you will drift. You just okay, I'm going to maybe I watch it later, or just watch the video. You don't like the way John is talking. He's talking like a Nigerian. I don't like this guy. That's talking like Nigerian. Just move on. Okay, that's just on a lighter mood. Okay, but really, I believe that a live section, like for me, I don't know about other people, but for me, I think like I love it when it is live section that I can actually ask some questions and things like that. Okay, so in the absence of no question, like you mentioned, have we all agreed that we should do both Zendesk and Shopify? I want us to vote
Agree.
because we voted for
Yes.
uh
We have
Zendesk
to
earlier.
for Shopify now.
And she's always okay. Then let me use the word that is coming to my mouth. Okay, so okay, but two people are talking. Okay, I think Tola also have mentioned that earlier, but we are about
Yes.
some people on this call. Christina, do you want us to go for
I
Shopify as
agree.
well?
Alex agree.
So Alex, Tola, and
Alex,
the persons.
Mhm.
okay, all right. Jagadish still on this call? Is Jaga still on this call? Oh, Jaga
I
stepped
think
out.
he left you.
He stepped out. He
I
stepped out.
agree as
Maybe.
well.
Okay. Okay, Amara agree as well. Okay, fantastic. So we all agree that we are going to still be doing Shopify even after we do Zendex. Okay, we will try and make that happen as well. So, but I think we should go for Zendex first, right? And is that okay?
Yes, please.
Okay, all right. So, like I mentioned on Monday when we meet, please we do the other the other direction to make it bi-directional so that we can actually know that we are done and dusted with or Airtable. Then we start Zendesk, and of course we do Shopify last. So thank you so much, everyone. I really
Hold
appreciate your
on.
time.
I have a suggestion.
Okay, please go ahead.
Yeah, well, why don't we leave the bi-direction as an assignment instead?
Okay,
Because
that's a good one.
because if you check, it's almost the same thing as that of the hotspot as well.
Okay.
So I think that will just save us some time.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so do we all agree with that? That we're going to be doing
it's a good
bi-directional and then
I think it's a good
and then
idea, but then I also think that you are doing this for the recording purpose of the steps, right? So maybe we take it when we do it, and then when we come back, we can treat it together.
okay, I think that makes sense. Okay,
Yeah.
just try it out. If you are able to do it, fine and good. If you are unable to do it, then we will do it together in the class. Okay, yes, and that's actually makes sense because for the purpose of those who are going to be watching the video alone, they are not in the class. Okay, they might not actually get the best out of it. Okay, so thank you so much, and we do that on Monday before we go into Zendesk, but we ensure that we actually do be as fast as possible so that we can knock it out maybe by Wednesday before our Zapier expires. But of course, if it expires, I've taught you the way you can actually get it free of charge. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate your time. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye for now. See you on Monday. Bye,
Same
everyone.
here, sir.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful weekend. See you.
And you
Thank you.
too. Bye.
See you,
Bye,
everybody.
everyone.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
All right, bye. Thanks, man.
Bye, Amara.